Hi everybody. So I know y'all never see me, but like, you know, this summer was very busy, but I want to just show y'all my typical, it's not typical, but just my groceries for the week as far as juicing goes. So it might look like a lot, but my friends would much rather pay for the stuff and me do it, and you know, something fun for me to do. So what I'm gonna do is just show y'all the stuff I got. And of course I could have went to any store, but I like Central Market. It's just a really good store. So show y'all. Okay, so got my little bags. I got this gigantic pineapple. Got some beets, and disregard all the plastics. You see the sustainable bags, they kind of add it all. Some spinach. This is a reusable. Parsley, cilantro. Just hand over the plates. Some oranges, and I got a bunch of oranges, so keep that in mind. I love this bag. Some ginger, because I'm making ginger shots and I'm putting ginger in like multiple juices, and I'm gonna tell y'all the juices I'm making. I have to get that in it. I got some overnight oats, and they have the best overnight oats. Some turmeric and some apples. I bought a bunch of apples. I'm making multiple juices, so keep that in mind. My Trader Joe's bag. I got some more oranges. And then I just got a bunch of cucumbers. So, you know, as far as the cucumbers go, it's a bunch of cucumbers. So, I'm making multiple. Look at that. Ooh. Okay. Key limes. I kind of want to just turn because, you know, whatever. Lemons. The lighting is so good. The lighting. One apple. Also got some things. Okay. We got some seafood items. We got some shrimp skewers. And it is sockeye salmon season, so I love the season kind of salmon that I like to eat, and they kind of just place it in the bag. But they take the bones out and they take the skin off because I like the skin off. I don't want it. And some guy was selling watermelons in my neighborhood, so I bought this big watermelon. I'm not sure if I'm gonna juice this just yet, but I'm gonna get it all cold because it has to be ice cold before I can eat it. But yeah, that's what I got. And then I also have some stuff. I haven't told y'all about my garden. Okay, so I have a video when I originally started my garden, and I never posted it, and I should post it, but I grew cucumbers, and this is what cucumbers look like when you're not adding all the GMOs and things. And then also grew some parsley that you know, when you grow the stuff yourself, you have to use it the same day you pull it, so that's why it looks a little, but this is all I got from a few months of growing, so it's exciting. New stuff. Okay, and what I enjoy about sockeye salmon is the fact that it is wild caught and it's not like fatty as the Atlantic. So what I do is I buy the whole fillet just because it ends up being cheaper to just buy the fillet, and then I just cut, freeze whatever I'm not gonna eat right away, and just like cook it as, you know, I want it, and it's really good. And usually this one, they overprice it at Central Market, but I guess they had an influx of them, so it was on sale for $12.99 a pound. So yeah, got that. The shrimp skewers, I think it was just like 2, but it was a bunch of shrimp on there. So I'm not gonna open those. I'm gonna just like show y'all when I cook them, but maybe, you know. But yeah, sockeye salmon, really good. And they take the bones out like with the little tweezers. He was doing the whole thing, and I got the skin off. So yeah. Hi everybody, and welcome back to part 2 of Khalyn-able. So today I was supposed to be making 5 juices, but my camera went dead. I also, you know, just couldn't get through all 5 of them in one night. This was like midnight starting, and then I just couldn't do all of them at once. But I'll also include in the description box the juices I had every intention on making. So I really hope y'all enjoyed the grocery juice vlog at the beginning. I could do more of that because I really do my grocery shopping in that kind of manner. Like everything is just loose, like the fruits, the vegetables, and everything else that I get. And I just call it puzzles, because whenever I'm putting it together, it's just like I'm cutting up everything like this and that, and it's just a lot. But the juices I am making today, so I have one green juice that's still unnamed, so we're gonna just call it the unnamed green juice. The other juices that I had every intention on making were the Let's Get Up juice, the KG Tox, Citrus Oasis Burst, and yeah. And I also was gonna make some juice shots, but you know, we'll just get through what we have. And I also made a honeydew key lime juice, which I never named that in my first video, so we're gonna just call it Khalyn's favorite juice. So I'll include that as well as the other links to the other juices so you can check them out. I already made them before, just remaking them. So my friends, they would much rather just say, hey, here's the money, just go get the stuff and you can make the juice. So, you know, I don't mind doing that because it's fun to me. But I started off by making my juice, which was the honeydew key lime juice, and also made the unnamed green juice for myself as well. And my cousin, so it was supposed to be the Citrus Oasis Burst, but she was on the phone with me while I was making it, and she said, you know, I'm allergic to pineapples. So I was like, oh, okay. So I just knocked the pineapples off of the juice, and that's why it's called the unnamed green juice, because it just doesn't have a name yet. So I still liked it. It was good. So of course, y'all know I start off with the honeydew key lime juice. That's my favorite I ever made. It's like a good summer refresher, and it's really naturally sweet, like the honeydew key lime. It's really a good combination. Love it. And then I just went ahead and did this with my key limes. I used my handheld citrus squeezer, so that's a good process. So I'm interrupting the summer series by doing this video because it's gonna kind of throw off the timeline if I go straight into the next video, just because I got all the other stuff within this haul. So it's kind of like, you know, just want to get this done. So yeah, and I just want to show y'all what I be doing. Sometimes I do not classify, I kind of can classify this as, what would you say, batch juicing. It kind of could be called batch juicing because I'm doing a bunch of different, like one time. But I mean, yeah, always gonna give it the thumbs up on that one. So I added more key limes just because I like it to be extra key limey. I don't know if that makes sense, but like a little sourness to it, and that's my favorite way of describing it. So yeah, I hope y'all are enjoying this summer series. I want to get more into like showing myself, I guess if you could say it like that, in videos, just because I want y'all to see who I am, because y'all probably be like, who is that at the beginning of the video? So yeah, just get y'all used to me. I also mentioned my garden. I started this garden in April, and I was able to get a couple harvests out of it. I had cucumbers, tomatoes, a bunch of herbs like oregano, parsley, some lemon thyme, just different things like that, rosemary, and I had some extra stuff. I put some marigolds in there, but the number one thing that was like really affecting my growing, like the garden, wasn't as plentiful as expected. But it was my first time doing this by myself. I've had gardens and planted things when I was younger with like my grandparents' assistance, but actually doing this on my own, it was still a fun experience. It taught me a little patience, even though I really didn't have patience, and it still was a good thing to do this summer. It was like a fun task. And also, we live in Texas, so it's kind of just like we can't really do much as far as gardening other than those things. So another thing with my garden was the caterpillars. So caterpillars, I did not realize that they also are kind of evil, because they took out a couple of things that I had, like my tomatoes. They tried to get the basil that I had, but the basil is like the strongest thing in the garden. And I also had, like I mentioned in the vlog, I did go ahead and record the vlog video. So I kind of have to timestamp it now, just because that video was made in April. And I don't know why I didn't put it out, but you know, I can still do that. It's not like something that to hold back. But the caterpillars were really just like taking over. So these are actually oranges, and I'm not sure why they are red. I probably got some type of weird variety at the store, but I was like, why did I get a bunch of grapefruits? But it was oranges. And also, I'm going to get into what I did this summer. Like, I was a full-time student this summer. I took 4 of the heaviest classes in my program. I'm an MBA student, so I knocked those out, and I'll be graduating in December, so that's always good. Another thing I did a complete, what can I say, complete dedication to my health and wellness journey. Like no time off from that. Like I went fully into it. A bunch of self-care and personal and professional development. I had a really good internship. So those were the things I did this summer, and I could say I had a successful summer. So another thing I want to talk about is, I know everyone is starting school soon, so I want to wish everyone a safe school year, from students, teachers, admins, faculty, staff, even to after-school care teams. You know, y'all are important as well. So this summer has been great, and it's time to buckle down for a great school year. So I hope everyone is gonna have a great and, you know, successful school year. I'm a true supporter of education, so whether it's a diploma, college degree, trade, certificate, anything that can help you advance is important. So thank you for watching my video. It's about to cut out because the camera went dead, but thank you.